on the site.
5 versus 5s, it's going to get scrappy.
As soon as the smokes go down, well, Nebula coming back up, but there goes the pop flash. He wants blood. It's going to be Patman to find 2 trades, and Crystal as well take 1 more down with him. Seth's the only one left, and he was all the way down middle. This takes so much time.
It's not even planted for him, mate. There's just no way that he's going to be able to get in towards this one and find it. Just going to get taken down by Patman for the 3K in the pistol. Global Esports, they will accumulate a couple of freebies on the back of the pistols as well. The things should be looking pretty good for them. Again, these sort of rounds too, there's not really much that you need to think about when it's just a full 5 versus 5 on the site. Free entry into it. They are going to feel like they have to clear so much util. They have to put in initiative to figure out where the opponents are playing from. And for Javi, he's playing for the grave. That's not good for him.
Not fantastic, but you know, just decent poke nonetheless. Enough information for the rest of the team to just rendezvous back to the site, hunt down the final kills. Hey-oh!
And look who it is. It's Cess. He's lurking again. Now Patman for the ace.
Surely going to be able to get it at some point. Cess revealing himself at the end, but there goes Patman, the predator on the server.
I mean, maybe you would say a point to prove. And a grudge match down the line if you're able to continue in on this middle bracket as well. And the ace will come Patman's way for 4 rounds in a row for Global Esports. Now wondering on DFM's side, a double TP availability too. Autumn can get out of dodge, so can Yudotan, with a little bit of a delay on the TP, of course, by nature of the agent, but they know this is a split. They're holding them out from the caves because of Patman just being here, ever so present.
Stall so prepared and down with it as well. A little wall bang, a little hit here and there. This isn't quite the long time, but this is not the performance that you want to have. Not an 0-5.
No, absolutely not. I mean, we've seen some great starts from teams and some horrendous starts from teams as well so far in Pacific, right? If it was ever for DFM to get around on the board, it would be now. And they start off by taking out Yudotan too.
Incredibly quick and furious. Still though, needing to clear out as much as possible. Cosmic Divide comes in.
Gotta get that plant down, player advantage. No pit for Kaede. But they can push behind the wall. You can start to push for a bit of ambitious plays if you want to.
Tiny little cheeky peeks here and there. And Crystal will be able to find one. Patman having snuck up behind. Just Kaede to work around the smokes. Cess is still so far away, but there goes Kaede. A quick double, gunned down by Javi at the end. Cess, you've got to go fast, mate.
Where do you think he's coming from as well? Tied by the drone, revealed in the open.
Position that he's played before. G knows it all too well, and Javi will trace him right off the top of the boxes.
Getting away with a double as well. A 4 versus 5 conversion at the end that GE do get through. See it here on the replay as well. Just gorgeous things to come from him. Cess again inactive in the server, it feels like currently. Calls are going on. See what other space you can find. See what positions of your opponents you can garner.
Or just to inform Yudotan to hold the position, hold the ground. Shorty goes diving in. And there goes DFM into sight, streaming through with Javi getting gunned down as well. Autumn beginning to set up a slight flank while Pat holds around the pyramids. Makes use of the toxic screen to sidestep through. 2 kills to his name. Listening for the tap.
Autumn so far away though. Has to skedaddle on over here. Operator from the flank. Perfect Cosmic Divide. Maybe not. Patman peeks out Cess just from behind it. And remember that flank I just spoke about? You have to have a bit of an idea as made that this can be possible. But you're caught with the knife out. Patman getting the right timing again. Experience is worth its weight in gold in the server at the moment.
And we play again. As soon as the Cosmic Divide goes down, he manages to step away, even finding an opportunity to step on through, find the shot onto Cess.
I mean, the same thing happened the other day. I can't remember the exact players that did it, but I know as soon as the Cosmic Divide was deployed, Crystal, as Yatska gets on the board.
There are also multiple X's on the map outside across mid doors, as well as Cave. Yatska going to continue on with his tear, though, since his position is already known anyway. Thanks to TP, he looks away just at the wrong second.
Yeah.
Akame left.
Gun here.
Spike on his back. But at the end of the day, it is a 1 versus 3.
We'll try to creep on through anyway, listening for whatever tells he can find, but
It's a bit of lady luck that needs to come to his favor here.
absolutely. A slight reveal onto Yudotan. The Cosmic Divide comes up as well. Akame trying to dance around it, but Patman's just way too swift.
What has he ended on here? I need someone to be the stat gatherer for me. I need to know what is the biggest scoreline in a half of Valorant. I feel like that's gotta be up there.
Probably wouldn't be wrong.
Like, what are
You would think that you would know, but
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Pete was taken from Yatska to better back up the normal CT approach. Autumn straight shooting onto Akame.
look at the positions that G are holding on to as well. Pat instantly gunning down Sess, hears the footsteps and calls it to the team.
Oh,
Javi, though, getting gunned down. Yatska in with a bandit. Yudotan's still alive, however, but now getting shut down. It's just Crystal left. Playing at such a long range of Classic 2, tries to go for the wide step out, manages to take down May, but still, he's down to 1 HP.
Singular Harry Potter here needs to sling out some good magic to be able to find this one as Kaede gets off it. What? Do you win that on 1 HP? 1 HP against long-range ghosts.
Replay, please.
Bonkers.
Wrong team. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, we saw this one.
I mean,
that's ridiculous! How did you...
losing the close ones generally feel a little bit harder.
They're gonna go out guns blazing anyway and attempt either way.
The player advantage, the scan of 2 in towards mid, you feel incentivized as May that you'd need to find something here. Opting not to spray too early, rewarded for it.
Flash still might have gone through though, so G still looking for their opportunity into the A site. They actually trudge on back. Pat comes in with the kills!
Yeah.
Onto Sess and Akame, who have the information, just trying to hold on to the right angles, but Crystal fans out wide, and GE swiftly dismisses of DFM on the first map pick on Breeze.
That's just... I wonder if DFM are going to get another situation where they can try and bully their way in here, get a plant perhaps. It's going to be difficult though, you'd assume.
Yeah, Patman already quite aware, so does confirm at least just a little trinkle of information. At the same time though, you got Yudo, you got Crystal right around the corner.
So they do get the plant. Sharpie from Pat.
We'll give him that. G still feeling comfortable enough to go in for the big challenge on the duels. There they all go down. Yeah, they did take that previous one against Gen G as well, but that was a Gen G that wasn't looking too familiar.
13-10 at the end of the day in that series though from DFM. Right. Challenged a little bit. Some tape to what of Valorant at the moment. This attacking side into a 3-stacker.
All completely pushed forward. GE wants to prevent them from breaking through, but unfortunately 2 players will go down. Autumn with this Outlaw forced to reload. That takes time.
Yeah, Autumn was the one that was spotted here. I think Crystal was too, perhaps, but it's the good settle from DFM with the player advantage now. You'll feel safe as Yudotan that you wouldn't get flanked. Though that's a duel that was very needed for Kaede. Should be an easy close here for DFM.
They're quite comfortable to just look towards the spike itself. DFM listening for the tap, waiting out the utilities, peeking off the recon, instant trades, instant kills coming through from Kaede.
This composition can definitely lead into some post-plant strength, which we do need to see from DFM as well, but that is going to be provided they gain advantages into these sites. They set themselves up for the post-plants, because if GE are going to give them a lot of challenges in the early game, are they going to lose a couple of these players that... It's good recognition there from Crystal. Could be a split A. For the moment in time it was, but now you've got a bit of this mid-doors pressure from DFM as Autumn removes Sess from the equation, and Patman does well to not overplay his hand.
You gotta admire how they really calm their nerves down after the initial contact. Just long enough to find the shot. Now extra information off of it. Now you can definitely confirm it's going to be a split A. So Pat just waiting to strike while the iron is hot. Down goes a couple players from DFM, but Kaide and Mei able to answer back. At what cost, though? Their health incredibly low.
Yeah.
Susceptible to wall bangs and also open lines of sight.
And now you just need to not play this round, essentially, as Crystal from here on out. Wait for your team to come. Don't give Mei an opportunity for the 1 versus 3. He's going to try and do it with the time that he's got in his hands. There's the first, there's the second. This is why I say you have to play 3 versus 1s as a 3 versus 1, because this is what can happen. Crystal will now meet with Mei at this B site, but will he get here earlier than Mei thinks?
That's what it comes down to. Mei relay bolt, of course. He just pops overdrive. Continues to check the angle. Tough shot for Crystal to find. He's got to be so careful.
Do you think that Mei has relocated into the link, though, Crystal, here?
Suspects it.
Or does he? Clearing holes. Gotta look long. Overdrive expired. Vandal in hand. Not planted for Mei, but it's an angle that he can swing out and spot.
He's gonna go for it. Crystal's onto it. Oh, and just it goes so perfectly. Red Bull clutch comes up huge for Mei.
Not give players clutch moments, not slip up in important, pivotal situations. Mei has dug extremely deep. I would say Mei is playing like the Mei of old, the Mei we come to expect. We haven't seen that too much from him so far this year. That's going to be a kick up the butt for GE, you would assume. As a timeout will come around the corner. Mei getting away.
1 round in the lead for now. Trying to set on even more, but there goes GE. Just pistol trains all the way up mid.
Gonna steal a gun from Autumn. So we'll see what he wants to do with the Vandal, if he is going to be the one to hold it. There's going to be a question mark in the server to see if you want to consider dropping an ult here for GE as well. If they get another kill, absolutely.
Oh no, but Yatsuka just mows them all down. Yudotan, a slight trade right at the end of it. Still though, Makeup's cracking through. Just on him and already revealed by the decoy. Tries to slow him down with a relay. Mei stays on top. Akami holds the angle just as easy as he walks through.
To extend you on this attacking side, reset GE yet again. You'll take the half, you'll look to go further.
Jesus.
Did see an operator being brought out for GE as well. Doesn't feel silence looms in the server. Cess is going to sink soon, you'd assume.
Down he goes. B side open as well. Kaede immediately into reposition, but can he really hold it off against this incoming onslaught?
Yeah, a little bit late for the rest of the GE team to go and assist Autumn to get in here. The Bulldog starts to spray on down. Harvey takes off Mei. And it's Akame, who was the one that was nil equipped in towards this round.
Managed to find the Phantom now. Tries to flick across. So far, so good. We've still got a little bit more to go. Out with the utility. Positions found. A single bullet is all he needs, but same can be said for Pat. Takes just a little bit of time. There's at the back a link. But at that point, unfortunately, not quite checking out towards the pillar.
That he's winning it, really trying to style on his opponents inside the server, as well as what we know and love outside of the server. But falls over the second left foot at the end there to Patman.
Yeah, I was thinking about hulls.
Certainly gave it a massive go, though. No sort of angles. I mean, as long as you are holding it nicely and you got that sharp trigger finger, you get the job done. Bonus round, though, aside, don't overthink it. Zap away all the utility, Patman to go forward. You've got the double deployment, though, to watch for him as well. Immediately removed.
Perfectly received. DFM completely setting everything up just as soon as G strolls through.
Getting through cleanly. Just trying to dilly-dally through. There's not even a, double pistol attempts to jump through for a bait and switch. Shut down immediately by DFM. There's the 11. Here's the buy for GE. I'm very keen. Well, trying to get a little bit of the slower style up in here, unfortunately for Crystal. And for Autumn, the bow and arrow man is going to get the job done. And that might seal the deal on this round in and of itself. Yudotan low HP as well. And with the coffers empty, it's going to be difficult for a minute and 10 to try and hold these guns and also to just try and find a slip up of spots from DFM. This should really be 12.
What a key ultimate from Akame. Oh, unfortunately, this time Lightning does strike twice out towards middle. GE looking for other avenues of entry now, but it's a little bit too late.
Oh, the doors are shut at the moment. It's past midnight. It's past party time.
Ooh.
Depending on where you are in the world, of course. Patman gonna be swimming with the fishies if he goes through here.
Straight into Davy Joe's locker.
30 seconds.
The final two just trying to strut across the open stairs. Trying to hold separate angles now, but Cess is already signaling to the rest of the team to get on through. Nakami still has shock darts and everything as well.
Yeah.
Not to mention me.
I wonder how you feel about a Cosmic Divide here of Harvey. We've seen some shockers before.
Zeta G, I don't know about this time. Just gonna go down to the guns and the trades. Simple and clean and effective. Akame does walk away with a 4K at the end of the round.
Dancing in the server. On the festivities, I thought only the one with the skin could. So
what's happening to my beloved
So there you go.
We're turning into emotes.
We've heard it called cartoon shooter before. I mean,
oh, right. Calls for shock. No, I'm kidding.
Watch me.
We love
hey,
it.
we're watching. We're watching. No support from the team. Gonna get Prowled out. He is stuck. He does get some damage at the end of the day on a Harvey.
Pretty decent. Let's see who's on the site.
Rotations.
Let's go.
Coming in from May as well.
Oh, and potential big ult.
30 seconds to go. Do you give the gun away as May to a teammate here, to Yatska, and go for the overdrive?
No, it doesn't. Doesn't quite have the time for it. It's going to be a slight bait and switch play with the light speed going through. Refract as well. May continue to hold the angles, but unfortunately goes down to Yudotan. The entire site in tatters.
Don't fancy Kaide's chances at a depth game with a Bucky.
He's up all night to get Bucky, man. He's going to do it.
Up all night to get Bucky.
Just watch.
Still waiting.
Gotta hold that one for Darby, I think.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Right now that you are massively phased, you don't have sweat on the brow just yet.
That's true. So not a full believer in the comeback just yet, but we'll see after this upcoming full buy from DFM.
There are still layers to go in this map.
Timeout.
Nah, if you're going in towards a bit of a mid-bully play here right now for Global Esports, Kaide's util can shred you. You can also try and find just the kills with the crosshair. That is absolutely gorgeous. He finds 3. That should be the map for Kaide, stepping up where DFM needed it.
Face your fear!
Incredible. Absolutely paints the canvas red, and now, even with the spike down, I'm not sure how you can recover. You place your bets down back into B-Link, but that's also just a little bit telling. Soon enough, and Odin, a full army of DFM soldiers just marching all around you, Sets, pulling them down into the dirt. It's DFM walking away with their map pick, 13-9.
And DFM pistol ran for 10 in a row on defense. We'll see if they can do something like that here. Probably not. The start.
Just right through the smokes. He sees them by the foot.
Looking for 8K in the name right now. Dare say you won't even find 1K.
30 seconds left.
30 seconds to go. G still stuck inside. They managed to take down Akame, but now slowly streaming down to hell. Yatsuka spots them out again. Paranoiar's already sent. Just needing to connect the shots. Spike getting stuck. They get off of it. And that's exactly when DFM presses the issue.
Really clean pistol round from them from the rip as well. Leveled from team performance so far in this series. So if this is the time to step up, take control, what a time to do it. Not a lot of answers that this GE comp is going to be able to do with mass deficit situations like that one as well.
Still though, at the same time, you hear the evolution going through.
Oh,
You start
nice put it
to
in.
wonder. May wanting to go in for the kill.
Olaroos, though, trying to draw attention to the B site, when that's not the ideal scenario where Global Esports want to try and finish that one. Over towards the A site now, where Akame does sneak in towards the site, but to play this individually, it's going to be a bit of a challenge as the curtains may close sooner than Global think with this May flank.
Yeah, attention brought away with Akame shooting against them as well. And there goes May, unfortunately shot down with Javi flicking to the back. So good little reaction, but can you stick it on? 2v2.
Autumn on 30 HP.
Exactly.
He's got the right position. Very narrow focused are these DFM members. Going to the rafters, going to site. Autumn. Got to be salivating on this one. Gets the initial pick.
And down towards Javi. Just continues to anchor around the site. Kaede managing to take him down. Does have an idea of where Autumn is.
It's not playing it for Autumn, though. Kaide's playing this perfectly.
Stop for time. Clicks at the right moment. Just enough to stick the defuse at the end. DFM up 3-1.
Doesn't pay dividends on the efforts that Global Esports had to try and dig for to come back in towards this one too. Going to draw the attention to that B site for the team to get in towards A. That's where Maeve down the ramp. Quite crucial. Cut off Crystal's rotations. As mentioned, Spike not planted for any. Going to be too silly enough to overcommit by himself, so get out of there. Look to greener pastures as Akame is going to find Patman pushing by himself.
Yeah, he's been doing that for the past several rounds now. May, in addition, if Yudotan does decide to go re-peeking. Uh-oh. It's the round over. All the traps laid out. For DFM to spring through. Akame off to the third.
10 seconds left.
Soon enough, hearing the spike planted as well, and May, unbeknownst to GE, should be good for the kills. Does go in for a good wall bang. Autumn answers back.
One enemy remaining.
But down go GE.
Need to seal up. Sometimes the rounds do just happen one at a time with delays in between. Some good rewards for DFM as well. Still yet to have a need for a coach intervention, it would.
DFM switching things up a little bit though. May continuing to spam through with the toxic screen while you got Cess alongside Yatsuka inside Garage.
1.5 kills, Autumn sub 50 remaining.
Awkward position. Gonna go through with the TPs. Decoy out from DFM as well, though. Yatsuka continuing to play around backside. Cess perhaps sending out Paranoia to slow things through, but it's just enough. GE managed to break in.
Early pit, but it's the rocket that goes in as well. Now Harvey to try and pick up the slack. Stuck in the back of sight. 1 versus 2 for the leader of GE, but just absolutely found by May. They were here to shut that one down with not being drawn too heavy for the early engagements as well, which is, you know, quite crucial for them, right? GE want the early extremity engagements, properly so. If you're not giving it to them, they have to adjust, and then it looks a bit sloppy. I wonder if you're going to try and take this as a dry fight, Patman. That would be ill-advised, but he does win it. So an advantage for GE, space that he is very hungry and finding and very well rewarded for.
Might even look for Akame right underneath. He's trying to spot for it. Kaide's close by as well, but unfortunately goes down the ropes. Autumn finding the shot in, and all that's left is just Cess.
Job's done. Recognition at the moment, it would seem for GE, that DFM are not going to be playing coming into the last round of this half, but I still do feel like they would have felt like enough on the defensive side at, you know, finding 7. Now I start to wonder if this goes 7-5, is it enough?
Nice spot, bullet.
Really is the thing that you want to expire as well.
Oh, it will, in just a second. That's why he's incentivized to go looking. And, well, that's what.
And that's exactly where G will press in and execute. Cess getting hit by Nightfall, as well as trying to shoot out the Haunt.
He just ran into the open before the smokes had even gone down. He's very lucky to still be alive.
G not quite pushing in just yet, because they don't know what's on the other side of the smoke, but that might be a slight mistake. Now Cosmic Divide up, Billy's coming back through. Sees landing perfectly, but it doesn't quite land onto Yudotan thanks to the evolution. They will just continue to push through, hunting down frag by frag.
And from what we've seen so far as well from GE, they have had these calls to go and flip the map, to go end over at A. That's why May was still sitting all the way deep in towards main, thinking that was going to be a possibility. But now, position noted, imagine a bloody world if this was a 1 versus 5 to keep DFM in this round. He's going to be finding some isolated kills, but Mr. Patman says no. 7-5, some recoveries from GE, but Quack, so just yet, which makes more importance on this pistol round coming.
It's a very, very tall task, one that they sorely need just to be able to push this all the way through. I mean, they made all that progress up on Pearl, but down towards Split, it feels like, yeah.
In free of charge and going for an early plant.
Oh, clear on through with double satchel. Shots not tracked, not this time.
Don't like the frenzy at that distance.
Tough way to recover for the remainder of GE.
Spike planted.
Yeah, 5 versus 3, but a safe plant.
Oh, I don't know if you can really walk out though. Crystal completely smoked off. You don't just able to get one, but once again, Utility not really favoring them. Crystal finding more shots. Kaide pulling all the way up and down onto it at the end. He's managed to spot them down. Goes for the reload. Crystal up for the hunt. Also needing to reload. They're both running out of ammo, just enough for Kaide to find the right opportunity.
There was recognition in that moment from Global Esports that they don't need to kind of take the fight over at the tower towards Kaide, but they do. There was an opportunity for them to just focus in the 2 versus 1 for the slight timing to get on towards the spike, but instead trying to play on the lower HP stuck scenario of Kaide in the chokehold, and Crystal can scenario for Harvey. Maybe even more for the guys over at the tower side.
Oh, playing off for the ropes though. Should help them somewhat, and there they go. A couple more kills, perhaps for Pat as well, laying out a trap. Eating a seize though, and unfortunately turns away the wrong second.
I'm seeing a lot of mistakes at the moment on these decisions to take these fights
Autumn,
from
though.
Global. It is a good push, don't get me wrong, but it always looks like Kaide was aware of it.
Yeah, managed to slip in, now holding the angle. All of a sudden, feeling the pressure to take the fight on against Autumn. He thought to TP, but that's where Akami goes.
He tried to fake it just then.
Awkward as heck. Crystal coming back through, but this is where things could get really dangerous with 1v1s. Crystal,
Why?
no!
Are we switching guns?
Javi now. Walking on forward, looking for Cess. Where could he have gone? The Nightfall sent by Akame clears so much. You've got the stars, but you're looking the wrong way. The barrel revealing your location. Thus, I can only imagine what Frost is going through.
I feel like from the history that we've seen in the coaching booth for Frost, the sentence is probably, "What are we doing?" with some hand animations. That is a extremely sloppy round to come through from Global in a lot of those moments too. Having second, having third. Autumn on a very ambitious line at the moment, but needs to make sure he doesn't give away the goods, which he does not. The swing on out onto Yatska. But will it be advantages converted or not? He doubles on down.
Which means you definitely don't want to go back towards A. Peeking out top mid now.
Oh, Yudotan had to be careful as that smoke did bloom. Would have been a 2 versus 1.
For a game-changing scenario with the showstopper perhaps, but not quite the launching pad just yet. If you can go on through further enough, then maybe. And that kill could have been it.
It's 5 versus 3, and those are 2 advantage numbers for DFM, taking those as 2 versus 1s. It's good confirmation, don't get me wrong. It's a head spotted by Cess, not aware right now. Harvey taken down. This is looking to be a massive conversion round for DFM.
30 seconds
Might even give them match and series points. Autumn in with Dimensional Drift. A little bit desperate to look out for as much as possible. If Crystal can find the frags, but he wasn't looking the right way. May, quick to respond, and now the flash goes out. It's just one guy in against the whole of DFM. He elects to save out for the up instead. You're up 5 to 12 now.
Came into this with one of the worst attacking percentages so far.
Yep.
They are on a flawless run on the attacking side of this split map at the moment against a composition of DFMs that is defensively strong.
They just won out 3v5.
They won a 3 versus 5. They did.
It's pretty incredible. They're definitely doing things right, but for
Make sure you're not burning the recipe here.
Ooh. Oh, well, things catching fire a little bit. Autumn managing to put it out. Back in with a double peek again.
It's a helpful set of hands, don't get me wrong. But I think a lot of people will be asking for GE, where was this a couple of rounds ago? Cess and Akame see what they can sneak in and find, as the Spike is technically in a unretrievable position right now if Global keeps on going forwards. Cess does have the ultimate to pick it up, but you have to find advantages first before deciding to utilize that.
Yeah, it's way too risky for now. Op still watching the angles though.
Enemy remaining.
And that will pretty much mean that this round is done. 4K for Autumn, all shots one by one.
More of the team play, right? We can't just have moments of individualness, because we saw what happens, and I'll use an example on the flip side of the team. The Maze Show last year. It cannot just be a one-man army attempt. It needs to be the rest of the squadron also lining up together to laser opponents. And we are missing that at the moment. Good window here for DFM to get free ramp control, to set themselves up for a drift of their own into this A site.
Yeah, start to worry about it. Kaide already sneaked up ramp, spotting out Autumn. Into the site though, out of the drift, and that's exactly where DFM starts to execute. 3 players dead in an instant.
Welcome to my world.
As I said, these ultimates, they could have been waiting for all of them, but it was go time on the dimensional drift, scoping out everything. Akame can even rip in the Nightfall towards the screens and make you have a bad day here if you wanted to.
Never mind that, the guns at this point just not even enough. Just Pat to try to do and lift up everything. He's got to work around the pit. Right now just trapped around elbow, and as soon as he peeks out, Seth will deliver the killing blow. Final map ending. In this fashion, it's DFM that takes it all at the end, 2-1.